founder of Precision Planning and Design LLC in Atlanta, Georgia. And the question that's been posed is, has there been a time, a moment in which I've felt specifically seen by God? And to answer that question, yes, there's been many moments in which I felt like God is just like shining his light right up on me and answering my prayers in a way that it feels so close and it feels so near. And what I can say is that there's typically an underlying theme in those profoundly answered prayers. And that is, he's at the center of them, right? So whether it's, I've prayed for wisdom in my leadership at my job. And that's because I want people to, when they see me, they see him, and I want my actions and how I lead my team to be so unique that they want to understand more about me, want to understand more about my life, and that I could eventually introduce them to Christ. So it comes back to that, not just because I want to be super successful. Yes, I'd love to be successful, but success to me isn't just about money. It's about, especially at my job, it's about leading people well, leading people right. So that's one example of like how when he's answering my prayers in very specific ways, they're usually prayers that are centered around him. Even in my personal life, prayed for a house before, and like my first home, and he answered that prayer in a way that totally blew my mind, because one of the specific things I said in my prayer, I was like, hey, I would love to have like a space in this house that you give me that can just be consecrated for you. Like my prayer room, your war room, whatever you want to call it. I want this to be a space in my house that is like just for you, 10% of my house, tithing part of my house back to you. And I'm not kidding you, like we put in like maybe 5 offers for different homes. None of them necessarily had, that space that I thought I was looking for. And the offers for all of those homes were like denied. Usually outbid by cash offers, or, it was during a time that it was very volatile real estate. And the last house we put a bid in for, the 6th one, I walked in and almost immediately knew. And what do I find? Like a little spot upstairs in this upper room, this little tiny room. And I'm like, this is the room. This is the house. So, yeah, like that's what I mean. Like, yeah, there's things that I want, but I wanted that room because where we were at before was so loud, and I had like a little area in the corner of the living room, and I'm like, man, I need a space that is quiet, that I can just go and spend time with God. And he gave that to me. He gave that to us in our house now. So, yeah, I hope that answers the question. There's so many other instances in which he has done things like that and answered my prayers in profoundly specific ways. But like I said, there are always times he does that. It's always rooted in him. First and foremost, it's rooted in my desire to bring honor and glory to his name, honor and glory to his kingdom, to want to expand his kingdom for generations after me, so, it's just all out of obedience to his word and what he's called us to do anyway. I'm just walking in it. So I hope that answers your question. Thank you.